Coming off a disappointing loss to the Baltimore Ravens, the Chicago Bears are looking to redeem themselves after their 4-game winning streak was snapped as they look to start a new winning streak this week, taking on the Cincinnati Bengals in Week 9. So let's talk about it and give you guys my preview and prediction for this game. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you are a Bears fan, guys, please make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. We are on the road to 30K subs, and it would really help me out if you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, all of that good stuff. All of it helps. So with that being said, got a lot to get into here. Let's hop right into it. So as we always do, we are going to start with the numbers here. The Bears are favored in this game by 2.5, even though they're on the road here. And the over-under is a pretty big, massive 52.5. So Vegas is expecting a shootout here. I think I am too. We'll get to that in a second here. So let's take a look at the Bengals here, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and just start by saying that this Cincinnati Bengals team has been rejuvenated with Joe Flacco, at least offensively speaking, okay? Because Joe Flacco, and I picked him up in fantasy, so I know, he has been sort of balling, all right? And look, he's got two incredible playmakers with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, and he knows, hey, I'm just trying to get them the football. That's it. And that's his main job as long as Joe Burrow is out, and he is doing a damn good job of it. Now, they did have a terrible loss last week to the Jets, who just got their first win of the season. But the Bengals have been playing decent football, certainly offensively, and so you cannot take this Bengals team lightly. You really can't take any team lightly. You're not that good as the Chicago Bears to be able to do that, right? But when I'm taking a look at this Bengals team, man, I got to start with this defense. I got to start with this defense because this is the worst defense in the NFL. 32nd overall is what the Bengals are. Dead last overall defensively and dead last, more importantly, against the run. But they're also 30th against the pass. So they're just the poorest defense all around. And we just saw what the freaking Jets were able to do. So I'm expecting a big game from the Bears offense. But hear me out, okay? Because I know everybody's going to go straight to Caleb Williams. Let's, pause for a second here. The run game for the Chicago Bears should, I believe, be the main dominating factor here that I predict will be the case for the Chicago Bears, because the Bengals are terrible against the run. And again, the Bears offense, both pass and run, will both, I'm sure, be able to, move the football at will and put up points here, hopefully. But the rushing attack, if I tell you these numbers, and I'm going to, I don't know why I said if I tell you, I'm telling you these numbers, you are going to be like, what in the world, Faiz? Because I couldn't believe it. And I know that this has been the case, but it's like when you put it all together, these are the rushing totals for the starting running backs of opposing teams against the Bengals. Okay? Breece Hall last week, 18 for 133 and 3 touchdowns. He had one passing touchdown, by the way. Jaylen Warren was not that great of a running back, right? Jaylen Warren, 16 for 127. 127. Okay, Josh Jacobs, 18 for 93 and 2 tutties. David Montgomery, 18 for 65 and 1. J.K. Dobbins, 16 carries for 101 rushing yards. Jordan Mason, 16 carries for 116 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. Travis Etienne, 14 for 71. Literally the last time a running back has not ran for at least 65 rushing yards against this team is week 1 when the Browns started Dylan Sampson, didn't really know what the heck they were doing. They didn't have Quinshon Judkins, and that was it. After that, every running back has absolutely eaten. So yes, while I would absolutely love for Caleb Williams to have a massive day, and he absolutely can, I might come out with the video later in the week for that as far as my prediction. But while I expect Caleb to potentially have a big day here, the running game should eat. And Ben Johnson should not be afraid to dial up at least 25 carries, if not more, between Swift and Monangai this week. Because DeAndre Swift, based off of these game logs that I just read you, should have at least 100 rushing yards, at least a touchdown, and Kyle Monangai could probably throw in, another 60, 70. Similar to what we saw against the Saints, all right? That sort of, rushing total. And if you want to sprinkle in Roshan Johnson, go right ahead. But this Bengals run defense is porous. So key number one, if you couldn't tell already by now, it is run, 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 and run against this Bengals defense. Certainly, you want to go ahead and attack them both ways. And I believe this will be the perfect formula for Ben Johnson because he is going to be able to use the play action so beautifully in this game because the run hopefully is going to be working so well. So you want to just go ahead and dial up those chunk plays in play action to be able to, go ahead and feed Rome, DJ, Luther, Colson Loveland, all these guys. So I just feel like this is going to be the perfect game plan for what Ben Johnson wants to do, which is run the football, get the play action going, chunk passing plays. So that is the key offensively, run, run, run against this Bengals defense. As far as defensively, taking a look at Joe Flacco and this offense, I mentioned to you guys, obviously, that Joe Flacco has been playing pretty well. I'm going to ask the Bears to do something that they have not been able to do effectively this season, which is get pressure on the quarterback. Because Joe Flacco, even though he's had a couple of nice runs here and there, surprisingly, we know for the most part he's a duck, a statue in the pocket, and you want to be able to just get pressure on him. Because if you let Joe Flacco sit in the pocket and he has time, even at 40 plus years old, the man can still deal the football. And he's got two absolute studs on the outside there that he throws it to in Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. And man, oh man, we don't know yet as far as our cornerback situation completely on who's going to play. We do know Jalen Johnson is probably going to be out, and then Kyler Gordon is going to be out. He's on IR, but Jamar Chase and T. Higgins are going to absolutely eat up whoever we start at cornerback. They do it to starting corners, so backup corners, my goodness, like I can't even think about what could happen here. So yeah, Chase and Higgins will probably eat against our secondary. No, let me correct that. They will eat against our depleted secondary. The only way to negate that is to get pressure on Joe Flacco, keep him on his back, don't let him get time to throw, okay? So Dio Degbo, Montez Sweat, Grady Jarrett if he plays this week, Andrew Billings, guys, I need you, Javon Dexter, to be able to get pressure, generate pressure, and more importantly, get some damn sacks this week against Joe Flacco. So overall, folks, look, the Chicago Bears are the better football team. They have the better quarterback. They have the better, run game. And then receiving-wise, obviously, the Bengals have better receivers. But the receiving game for the Bears, they have, very solid pieces. Overall, it is a better football team, period. It's a healthier football team as far as, I shouldn't even say healthier with our quarterback situation. I was just saying that because they don't have their starting quarterback. But it's a better football team, okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, we're favored for a reason on the road. We should win this game. And I predict the Bears will win this game, mainly, again, by running the football and getting a lot of play action there. So I am expecting a high-scoring game, mainly because I don't believe we're going to be able to stop Jamar Chase and T. Higgins from eating in this game because our cornerbacks are so depleted. And so I have this as a high-scoring win for the Bears. They are going to put up the most points they've put up all season long, 35 points for the Bears this game, as they win by a final score of 35-27 against the Cincinnati Bengals and move to 5-3 on the season. Let me know what you guys think about that. Agree or disagree? Leave a comment down below. I want to hear from you guys. Give me a game score and who you think wins and why. Sound off, and I will see you guys in the next video.